Alright guys, I have a review of the cold steel ti-lite. I have EDC'd this for a couple weeks now. I tried making a video for it before, however this was before I carried it, and for some odd reason it magically disappeared. So here's the knife itself. I did get the 4-inch Zytel version. I saw a couple of reviews on this knife, one from Nut and Fancy, one from Cutlery Lover, my bad. Cutlery Lover does have a nice video where he shows you how to use this quillion, as Cold Steel calls it. And basically what they've done is they've done it so, or they designed it to where when you carry this in your pocket, it when you pull it out, this quillion's going to catch on the back of your pocket. So it's going to pull it out. So when you basically, if you hold it in a grip like this, where you have the blade completely clear, and you're grabbing this and you catch this in your pants, when you pull, the blade is going to flick out. Okay? As you can see, it is a stiletto style blade. This knife was designed after the stilettos, and honestly, I believe that they captured it quite well. They did a great job. It's a very nice knife. It is manual, as you can see. But it is a US 8A steel on the blade. It's a very nice polished blade. You got the nice polishers in the back. This knife, some people say, is not very good for EDCs, but you know, I don't really see the huge problem with it. It does get the job done. But sorry, but depending on what you're looking for, you probably are gonna want a bigger blade, a fatter blade. Some people say, you know, more meat on the blade. This is a self-defense knife. Okay, it's not ideal for EDC, but I use it anyways because, for that reason, it is a knife that I can use as an EDC knife, and it is a self-defense weapon. Okay? The stilettos were meant for stabbing, and as you know, of course, this knife is designed after a stiletto, so it's clearly meant for stabbing, as Cold Steel shows in their videos. But you can also use it as what's known as a UR stick, and that's using it as an impact tool. You can hit him with this blunt edge, or as if, you know, he's not, if your attacker is not laying off, you can use this exposed quillion, which will hurt really bad. I've not had to resort to that, thank goodness. But if all else fails, pull out that blade. There is a guy, Demacy101, who has a video about non-lethal weapons, okay? Because he carries a gun and knives with him all the time and stuff, but there are other resorts to, I guess, deplete or defuse the situation than having to resort to a knife, okay? If you use a knife, you're gonna have to go to court, and you're gonna have to prove why you had to use it, that he actually was an assaulter, that your life was in danger, okay? But there is other stuff, other means of, you know, in case this is unnecessary. But it's a very well-built knife, nice thick liner lock. It is folded over, so it's not as thick as it seems, but it still holds this blade in place quite well. There is no blade play either way. A couple gripes about it people tell me, or I've seen on reviews, is that the thumb stud is, I guess the Zytel doesn't make it as exposed as it should be. I have no problem with that. Clearly I can just flick it out, but there are other solutions, okay? There is an exposed back here that you can just flick out, and you just pull that, push that blade out. You can also pull that and just flick it out. It takes some force, but you can just flick it out too. Okay, another point I'm questioning, don't quote me on this, I don't know if this is right or not, But really, guys, with ti-lites, if you have your knife like this and you look right about here, at this point here, there's a small hole. And what I'm questioning is whether you can make this an assisted knife, which would be awesome. As I said, it is a manual knife, but I think it'd be pretty useful as an assisted blade, having that option. But again, don't quote me on that. I have no idea if that's what the hole is for. I do know that there is a small bump on that, and that's what holds the blade in place. You know, but it'd be kind of nice. Another, I'm going off topic all over the place here. Another gripe is these quillions, because when you grab it a certain way, this digs in your skin, because it is a little sharp on the edge. Okay. However, you have so much handle that you don't have to choke up on it so much to where you're jabbing yourself. Okay, you can choke up here, hold the knife like this. You don't have to be choked all the way up here. You can be choked down here, and that's still comfortable. Okay, I have no issue with these whatsoever. Cheapest I've seen this knife is about $38, I believe I paid for it, on bladeplay.com. So that's about as cheapest as I could find it. The second cheapest was like $39.50 or something, but I thought why not pay $38, which kudos to Blade Play, by the way, because they were kind enough, I wasn't aware of this, but they were kind enough to move me up to priority shipping. So this actually came quicker than I expected it. But it is a very nice blade. It's nice, sturdy. It gets all of my EDC tasks done. You know, if you do need, you know, bigger cutting tasks though, then get a bigger blade. I just find this more convenient because you have the blade for EDC, self-defense, and you can use it as an impact tool. So you're basically set. But that's the Cold Steel ti-lite. Honestly, I'd give it a 10 out of 10 if I could, which I can, so I am. Excellent knife. If you guys don't have it, pick one up for sure, because it does serve its purposes, and it serves them quite well. Cold Steel delivers them very sharp. Mine is a little bit used, so it's not as sharp as it was, but it still cuts pretty nice. It holds an edge very well. I think they could maybe use a better steel, but I'm not going to complain because you know, it's nice enough as it is. So thank you guys.